Welcome everyone back to Pathways into Darkness. In this mission we're gonna go to the floor we can see in the dark and you. So we're gonna start at this teleporter right here and go on down, right up down this ladder to we can see in the dark can you. This map has a special rat monster that we're gonna have to deal with, and I'll show you that. But as soon as we come down this ladder it's gonna start bugging us, and I'll show you how you deal with that and all about this monster. Okay, first off we're gonna come up right here, talk to this dead German, then we're gonna come around the left side, grab this red potion and talk about that. Come around this way, fight this new monster called the Ooze, and we'll talk about him. Then we'll come around, grab this canvas bag, which luckily for us has a bunch of extra ammo in it. Then I'm gonna come back around, come this way, and end the mission on the next floor. Next floor is happy carnage. We'll come down the ladder and then we'll just come down and save in the middle of it, and we'll deal with this map on the next video. Okay guys, here we are back. So we'll go this way toward that ladder. There's I think one skeleton we gotta deal with. I guess we gotta deal with this gold too. Alright. Got a couple guys in here. Okay, I accidentally shot twice. Okay, we're gonna rest real quick before we go down and get our health full. Okay, so as soon as we come down, you'll see what these rats are pretty quick. There's some ammo right ahead. There's a couple goals right here we'll deal with. We see these rat things going across my screen. And every time they go across, we're taking damage. So I'm gonna stop it before I die. Well, let's just go back up to the previous floor. We'll just rest and heal up, and then we'll talk about these rat things. Alright, so these rat things, they just kind of appear on you and they start damaging you. They do 4 damage every few seconds or so, and that's 0.4 damage on your health bar. And there's some randomness built in, so it kind of fluctuates between maybe a second and a half to a few seconds plus. I'm not sure what the exact range is, but if you die to the rats, you'll get a death message that says, "Those circling, squeaking rat things finally gnawed you to death." If you try to rest in that area with the rats on you, you'll get a message that says, "Somehow you don't think it would be a very good idea to rest right now, with those strange creatures flying around your head." The hint book for the game tells you how to deal with these rat things. Let's read it real quick, it's kind of funny. "Ah, are those stupid rat things stuck on me? Are they stuck on me permanently?" "Yes, they are stuck on you." "No, it's not permanent." "Ah! What do I have to do to shoot these stupid rat things?" "You can't shoot them." "Ah! Well, if I can't shoot the stupid rat things, how do I kill them?" "You don't kill them, but you can make them go away." "Ah! Okay, I'm desperate. Tell me what to do to rid myself of these stupid rat things." "The stupid rat things are attracted to light. Turn off your flashlight." Yes, it is that simple. The monsters aren't kidding when they say they can see in the dark. You can't. So that's a reference to the name of the floor that hints at how to get rid of the rats. The last sentence in the draft version of the hint book reads, "Yes, we are such evil people that we derive huge amounts of joy knowing that at least one person out there tore out all of his hair trying to figure this out. We're evil. We're supposed to get off on that stuff." Perhaps some Bungie employees felt that that was going a bit too far and left the revised last sentence to something less aggressive. In the original code or script for the game, these rats are referred to as moths. It definitely would make more sense that moths would be attracted to light. I wonder why they changed them to rats. Or maybe they never were rats. Alright, so we're in our inventory, so we're going to go ahead and turn this flashlight off. And you can see we see a shorter range. When we go down, the rats will no longer bother us. So now you might wonder, hey, but how am I supposed to know that, or deal with these rats in game? How am I supposed to figure out that I'm supposed to turn my flashlight off? So this game does have a few puzzles like this, and it is kind of, I think there's a monster back here. Where am I? Yeah. Actually, I want to go this way. So this game has a few puzzles where you're gonna have to figure out how to deal with some scenarios in order to proceed. But how are you supposed to figure it out? Well, this is your answer right here. So this guy has a different dialogue if you talk to him with your flashlight on and off. So let's turn it on and have a chat with him. After we lose his body, of course. Get that light away from me. Get it away. No lights. They're coming. Alright, so let's ask him about the light. They're attracted to your light. Fool. Get away from me. So he's kind of telling us about, I mean, he's revealing the hint to the puzzle of how to get rid of them. You need to ask him those things, they're all around. They hide in the corners until they see light. So obviously to get rid of them, we gotta turn off the light, as we already know. Now to get the rest of this guy's dialogue, you have to talk to him with the light off. So we're gonna turn off a flashlight and talk to him again. Are they following you? You don't have any lights, do you? Stay away. So he kind of still reveals the secret, even if your light's off, because maybe you turn off the light and you still don't get it, but I don't know. So let's ask him about lights. They swarm to lights, biting and scratching anything in sight. They're kind of nasty, huh? Ask him about those things, those rats with wings. Haven't you seen them? They swarmed my torch before I could put it out. So these rats have some wings on them. They're kind of like flying rats, I guess. Maybe like kind of like the flying squirrels. I don't know if there's such thing as flying rats, but in real life. But I think he responds. No, he doesn't. Hey, what about torch? I didn't think to put it out. I was such a fool. Alright, what's your name? I don't remember my name. It's been so long since I heard it. I don't even remember my family or my home. I asked him about family. I think my mother was dead. My father was in the party. What party are you talking about, man? The Nazis. My father was so proud I was selected to go on this expedition. So he's definitely in the party, you know, he's definitely for the Germans, you know. He's in his family tree. So I asked him about this expedition. We never even knew why we were here. I thought we were sent to plan an invasion of the southern United States from Mexico, but we ended up in the jungle. In version 1.1 he says damn jungle, so again that's another spot where they were toning down the language. Alright, so let's ask him about Mexico. There was a lot of speculation about what we would do in Mexico, but we were all wrong and still don't know the real answer. Okay, so let's ask him about the jungle. I hate the jungle. It was never humid and sticky like this at home. What about his death? I was the first man down the ladder, and suddenly I was surrounded by those shrieking things. I ran, but they followed me. Yeah, so apparently maybe some of the other Germans who made it past here, maybe they figured out that the light was the problem. Alright, ask him about the shriek. I hear them screaming now, don't you? Actually not. That would be pretty cool in the game if they did put like some kind of noise that you could like hear them. But anyways, you know, it's a pretty old game, so they probably were limited. It would have been a cool idea though. That's something about the ladder. The same ladder you must have come down to get here. So they came down the same way. Let's ask him about Mueller. I remember that name. For some reason, I don't think I liked Mueller, whoever he was. So he really doesn't remember Mueller. But he does remember, I don't know, he has some emotion still in his memory bank for Mueller, I guess. So we can ask him about Gunther, Claude, Barons, or Joachim. he responds to them all the same way. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know why. So he really doesn't remember anybody. You can say sorry. It's okay. It's frustrating being like this. So I think this dialogue isn't a response if you're asking about home, mother, father, or Germany, where he says, why do you keep asking questions? Why can't you leave me alone? So I think you can say sorry there, and he says, it's okay. It's frustrating being like this. So I think that's what the sorry is a response to, but I'm not really sure. So there, as far as random responses, he says, what? And he says, I don't understand you. So nothing too interesting there. All right, so we got a few more interesting things to explore. So now we're going to go to the top left of this map, and we are going to get that red potion. We'll talk about that. So you can't see far, and there's lots of monsters around these corners, especially these nightmares that will explode on you. So this can be a pretty dangerous area, but for monsters to like creep up on you. That guy almost shot me, threw a rock at me. So I'm gonna use my ammo liberally because I'd just rather not deal with this. You have to be really careful of these nightmares sneaking up on you. They will sneak up on me. Alright, so I don't remember exactly where all they are. I think this is the wrong way. I think there's some nightmares in here. Yeah. Especially with these tight corners, they'll come up and explode in your face. I don't think there's one back here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Getting all turned around. I think this is not the way. Is there a couple more nightmares here? I think thought I was here the other turn. Okay. Where am I now? Okay. I kind of wait for him to shoot, and then I was able to kill him without him exploding my face. Now I'm kind of confused where I'm at. I think I need to go over here and then go left. Okay, I'm just gonna... Somebody's behind me. That's alright. Okay, I'm gonna see if they come and I can shoot them. Okay. There's another one. Okay, there might be some more on me, but that's right. So this is the bubbling red potion. So we'll grab this ammo, and then we'll grab it. Bubbling red potion. So let's go look at it. This vial contains a bubbling red liquid and smells almost alcoholic. The tiny whiff you got while uncorking the potion made your head spin. The official hitbook says this: speeds you up, you get twice the time to attack, defend as your enemies. Makes it easier to dodge greater nightmare shots. So basically what the bubbling red potion does is it slows everything that happens in the game by half for a whole minute. This effect extends across physical level change, with the exception of teleporters. In an Inside Mac Games magazine interview dating from October 1993, Jason Jones said, "If you want to move faster, drink the red potion. Perhaps when you drink this, you're in fact speeding up when you drink the potion instead of everything else slowing down." In the Mac versions of the game, if you use the bubbling red potion along with a turbo cheat, then the enemies will effectively be moving normal speed, but you will be moving much faster than normal speed, which makes it kind of interesting. So they kind of, the effect of the turbo speed kind of counters the bubbling red potion, making the enemies move normal speed virtually. All right, so we got that. So let's go down and find this ooze monster. So I think I can go this way. This thing confuses me so much, this floor. I only practiced it like once, but it was just so confusing. He kind of threw it with his left hand right around that wall. I'm gonna have monsters probably coming up. Okay, here's a save. We'll just use a slave real quick. Oh, and there's ammo in here. I did not remember that. Maybe I should have practiced this floor a little more. I don't know. Maybe I should save my ammo too. I don't know. I think I'm like a little bit farther to the right on the map than I wanted to be, but that's okay. Still, we'll still get to this one way or another. Yeah, I think this is where I want to be, right here. We're gonna see him any second now. No. Wait, he's around this corner. There he is. So that's Ooze, and you kind of saw him like throw his little like mud pile or whatever it was. So let's talk about this Ooze real quick. See why I'm walking home? Oh, you see a dead Ooze. Let's talk about him. The official handbook says this about Oozes. Oozes are roughly humanoid with no visible sensory organs. The large vertically oriented mouth set into the torso is presumably for food, though this is far from certain. The Ooze has a very amorphous appearance and in fact attacks by hurling small chunks of body mass at its targets. Oozes are immune to freezing and are extremely durable in general. Any farther speculation regarding the Ooze could be little better than random guesses. If you died to the Ooze, you'll get this message. Oozes, they're everywhere. Can't stand them. So once again, we get the infamous "they're everywhere" quote. And this is the first game Bungie game that it appeared in. So the Oozes have 250 health, and they do 25 to 32 damage per hit. This means that the Oozes have by far the most health of anything we have seen so far, and they also do slightly more damage than the Phantasms. You can easily waste a lot of ammo killing these guys. There are a bunch of these guys on Field of Power, which is the alternate ladder down from the ground floor, which is kind of why we went down the route we did from the ground floor, because or else we would have easily wasted all our ammo fighting these Oozes. In demo version 2.0, there is an alternate version of this Ooze that is called the Stalker that is gray. You can find him on the level "Come and Take Your Medicine," which only appears in that demo. The Stalker looks and acts exactly like the Ooze. I'm not sure how much health and damage the Stalker has, but it is definitely less than the Ooze. If you die to the Stalker, you'll get the message. You wake up weeks, perhaps months later, staring at the stars and wondering, where the hell's my roof? This is a reference to a Stephen Wright joke. The other night, I was lying in bed looking up at the stars and I wondered, where the hell is my roof? In response to an inquiry about the Stalker, there was an email from Doug Zartman, who was the Bungie PR director at the time. There are a lot of things that show up in the demo, but not in the game, and vice versa. This demo is made to let the player explore the Pathways into Darkness world without having to struggle with it too much. The demo is meant to be less challenging and more revealing of the way the game plays. Some things that show up in the demo were leftover monsters items that weren't used in the game. Alright, so there you have it. That is the Ooze. Alright, so now we gotta find our way around. We gotta go this way. So now we gotta get that canvas bag with the ammo in it. And that's gonna help us sort some of this extra equipment we have that we're not gonna use. Oh jeez. I know it's down and right from the Ooze. I think it's might be where that kind of nightmare came from. Oh jeez. Ah, I tried to get in that corner, but I couldn't. Okay. I think this might be it. Yeah, here's the canvas bag. You see we got all the ammo, which is really nice. So now we just gotta go back around and go up to the top. Without dying. Top of the map. Okay. As you can tell, this place is difficult to navigate. Okay, so I think we can go. We'll just play it safe and take our time to get out of this map. Based on the layout of the map, the flashlight really doesn't even help you that much because you can't see that far anyways. Okay. This is the nice thing about being conservative with your ammo early on is you get to floors like this and you can afford to save a little more. Alright, so here's Happy Happy Carnage Carnage. So you can tell they changed the colors on this floor a little bit. I think what they're trying to do is kind of draw some emphasis to this floor. We can turn our flashlight back on, thankfully. I went past it. And then we can throw some of this stuff we won't use. Like the alien pipes can go on the canvas bag. We can actually throw this canvas bag in the canvas bag. Funny enough. You can throw this silver key in the canvas bag. Put these, we'll keep all the crystals together and the potions at the end like that. That'll be pretty organized. Alright, so there's a Jed German here. We'll talk to him in the next time. There's a bunch of monsters on each side of this room, so we'll kind of draw them out. There is a monster directly behind me, and I'm just gonna... He's not gonna activate till I look that way. I'm kind of not going down there because I don't want to get more monsters, fight more monsters on this level than I have to. But anyways, that's it for this video. So I see you next time on Happy Happy Carnage Carnage.